Formula One is desperately trying to avoid another engine disaster. After weeks of growing tension, cancelled races, and fear inside the paddock, the FIA has now officially confirmed major changes to the ADUO system, the emergency mechanism designed to rescue manufacturers that fall dangerously behind under the new 2026 regulations. The situation became serious after the cancellations of the Bahrain and Saudi Arabian Grands Prix forced the FIA to reorganize its entire evaluation process. The federation confirmed that the first official engine performance results will now be released no later than 2 weeks after the Canadian Grand Prix. From that moment, manufacturers who qualify under the ADUO system will immediately gain access to extra development opportunities starting from the very next race. The reason behind the system is simple. Formula One fears a repeat of 2014. Back then, massive engine gaps destroyed competition and left some manufacturers unable to recover for years. The FIA now wants to prevent a similar collapse under the new hybrid rules. That's the real issue. This is where things change. The FIA revealed that manufacturers will be monitored through a detailed performance index focused specifically on the internal combustion engine. The system will analyze torque, RPM, MGUK output, and the real impact of engine power on lap time. Unlike previous assumptions, the federation confirmed that no artificial balancing system will exist. Nicholas Tambazi's already explained that teams will not receive direct sporting advantages like reduced weight or extra fuel flow. Instead, struggling manufacturers will receive additional technical and financial flexibility. And this is where the situation becomes serious. Any manufacturer operating at least 2% below the strongest engine on the grid will become eligible for ADUO support. The deeper the deficit, the bigger the assistance. Teams with performance losses above 10% could receive up to $11 million in additional development flexibility, plus another $8 million advance from future budget periods exclusively during 2026. This changes everything. The FIA also confirmed that eligible manufacturers will gain extra homologation updates depending on how large the performance gap becomes. Teams between 2% and 4% behind receive one additional engine evolution for the current season and another for 2027. But manufacturers more than 4% behind gain 2 extra upgrades immediately and 2 more reserved for the following year. And it may not stop here. One of the most explosive details involves the possibility of stacking development advantages across multiple seasons. The FIA even provided a direct example. If a manufacturer qualifies in late 2026 and remains behind again in 2027, it could eventually accumulate 4 separate homologated upgrades during a single season. That could completely transform the competitive order inside Formula One within months. The regulation also clarifies exactly which parts may be modified. Teams will be allowed to develop areas involving the combustion engine, exhaust systems, turbochargers, wastegates, sensors, electrical components, cooling systems, MGUK units, hydraulics, electronics, and even ballast-related areas. In other words, the FIA is opening far more development freedom than many teams initially expected. Now, Formula One enters one of the most unpredictable technical periods in recent history. The FIA insists this is not artificial performance equalization. But if certain manufacturers suddenly unlock massive gains through extra upgrades and financial flexibility, the championship could change direction very quickly. And with engine projects already under enormous pressure, one wrong concept may now define the future of an entire manufacturer for years to come. What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.